What is up, YouTube? In this episode, we're catching up on a couple of modifications we just finished on our 2022 Chevy Colorado. Those include a Goose Gear 60% rear seat delete and the addition of a couple of MOLLE panels from Builtright Industries. That Goose Gear rear 60% seat delete kit's been on my to-do list for a while, and admittedly, that specific modification got fast-tracked after we picked up our new rescue pup Griffin, so I just wanted more room in the back seat for him to be able to move around or lay down. And to be clear, this video is not intended to be any sort of step-by-step instructional video on how to install a Goose Gear 60% rear seat delete into a Colorado. If you're looking for that type of video, I would actually refer you over to a YouTube channel called The Exhausting Life. He installed this same kit in what I believe is a 2021 ZR2 Colorado, so same generation. And it was a super thorough video, and frankly, I can't do better than what he did. And to add to that, I'm not installing this kit over the factory seat support bracket. In fact, I ditched that factory bracket quite some time ago to install this ESP underseat locking storage box. I ended up removing the locking lid underneath the 60% portion of the seat, but keeping the actual box structure. That necessitated me having to fabricate a spacer and adapter bracket. Luckily, I had some scrap 2-inch by 1/4-inch aluminum bar laying around that was just the right size, so I drilled and tapped that, and so far this adapter bracket's working great. At this point, I was able to mock up the position of the Goose Gear plate. However, I didn't bolt it down for final installation because I wanted to add some gear mounting options to the back of the rear seat wall. And although I mulled over a bunch of different options, I ended up settling on these Builtright Industries 5x7-inch composite MOLLE panels. And while Builtright offers larger metal MOLLE panel options, the back seat wall of the Colorado is just too contoured in some spots for those larger panels to be an option. I'm going to do a deeper dive into these composite panels in a later video. Let me just say that this 5x7 option, size option, is pretty handy as far as mounting small tools or even small pouches. They're lighter than the metal counterparts, and they're pretty affordable. These composite panels mount with number 10 machine screws or similar sized hardware, so it's just a matter of mocking them up where I wanted and then marking the drill hole points. I started with a smaller drill bit for a pilot hole and then sized them up to 3/16 of an inch for the number 10 machine screws that I sourced from my local hardware store. These composite panels do come with spacers. The only tip I have here is to make sure that before you drill, you're not going to be drilling through any of the mounting clips on the back side of the seat wall. I am super happy with how things turned out so far. I realize that you have to be willing to give up some rear seating for this Goose Gear rear seat delete kit or partial rear seat delete to even be an option for you. However, if it is an option, this is one of those rare mods that, in my opinion, adds functionality and most definitely reduces weight. When it comes to vehicle modifications, especially overland vehicle modifications, those two things never align. And as far as those Builtright MOLLE panels, the only thing I have mounted so far is a small pouch that's stuffed with some first aid supplies for Griffin, but I've still got mounting room for tools and other accessories down the road. That's all the time we've got for today. As always, thanks for tuning in to Trash Panda Garage. We really appreciate you taking time out of your day to check out our videos. Till the next time, get out there, build something.